Thanks for sticking with us here on Adelante Chicago. It was one of the first Latino-focused substance abuse treatment centers in the city. It was established by community members back in 1972. More than 50 years later, Rincon Family Services has expanded and now serves a much larger community, building spaces and restoring communities. Here to talk more about the programs that they offer is the president of that organization, Eddie Borrayo. Thank you for coming in. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Lourdes, for having us here.
All right. It's lovely to have you here because you're part of a big sort of Christmas event that's going on, and it's put on by Michael Kendo to raise funds for organizations like yours. And I'm hearing a lot about it. It's going to be a really fun event. Tell me about it.
Well, it is an event that is hosted by Mikey O, which is a friend to many organizations, and really it's coming up in helping not only Rincon Family Services, but 3 other organizations to bring funds so we are able to continue impacting our community, especially during these holidays.
Okay, and it's Spread Love is one of the organizations, Unique Sweets and ARM, and they were telling me that 100% of the proceeds, so everything that they make from that night, which is December 14th, which is also my birthday, everything's going to go directly to the organizations.
That is correct. So all proceeds are going directly to the organizations to make direct impact into our community. So we're very excited by the individuals that are making this happen, but also the community members are going to be there and celebrating with us and helping us to achieve our missions a little bit more.
Okay, and we're going to give all the information here at the end of the segment, but it's called Have a Merry Mambo. So you're going to have Flaco Navaja performing. It's going to be a big party. Again, that's December 14th. Before we get to that, I do want to talk to you about Rincon Family Services, and you've been around more than 50 years offering all types of services for the community. How are you guys doing today, and what services are you able to provide the community?
Well, Lourdes, so it's been 51 years since community members said that there is an issue in our community to address opiate addiction. 51 years later, not only are we being a leader in that area, but we're also expanding to address mental health issues. As you may know, and I've seen some coverage from WGN regarding mental health and the crisis there is. So Rincon is one of the leaders in that area, as well as looking at providing services for the new refugees that are coming in to Chicago. Very holistic and comprehensive, not only addressing the needs of adults, but also youth. The growth has been of the need has been very impactful, that we're also expanding into Berwyn, Cicero, and Little Village to provide these services as well.
Yeah, and it started as a mental health organization or an organization addressing mental health, but you said it, you've expanded to not just helping the asylum seekers, the new arrivals, but also helping people with work development.
That is correct. So we are very excited because we have been selected by the state of Illinois to launch a couple of pre-apprenticeship programs. One is actually looking at solar panel installation. That project is being implemented in Kankakee, Illinois. The other ones is pre-apprenticeship. Those programs are not only in the overall Northwest side, but we're also expanding that into the Berwyn Cicero area. So a lot of excitement in those areas, but as well as we are looking at individuals that are interested in coming into the field. So we have our program, New Hope School of Learning, which is designed to train and help individuals get their certification to become substance abuse counselors or becoming a peer-to-peer. All those services are free to the community.
Okay. I know that there's been a lot of focus in the last few years, certainly during the pandemic and after, on the need for mental health services, not just in the Latino community, but all communities. And I'm wondering, have you started to see the results of some of that work that was put in to try to help individuals?
Yes, of course. And the big one is the resiliency. So we launched about a year ago a project called Nuestra Herencia, and where we train women on a peer-to-peer model in partnership with La Universidad Iberoamericana de la Ciudad de México, and where we train Latinas in creating circles of support. They were able not only to provide the services, but now they're actually replicating. So this is a conversation similar like what we're having here, where the women meet, they talk about their experience, talk about social emotional, and they're able to create community. But most importantly, they're developing the next generation of support and helpers within our community.
So important, so important. I know for the asylum seekers, mental health help has been something that people have been advocating for, including your organization. How are you working with them? Because right now, so many of them are living in shelters or they're switching locations, right? So how are you working individually with them to make sure that their needs are addressed and met?
Well, it's meeting them where they're at, but also looking at from the individuals that we've been engaging, some of them are actually clinicians or social workers from
In their home
Venezuela.
country,
So
yeah.
now is we're just identifying, giving them those proper trainings and being able to give them that support for them to be peers. But as well as training the community as a whole. It's like anybody that's interested in becoming a paraprofessional, we have the systems in place to be able to help. So it's a lot of identifying within, but also coming to the community and saying who is interested in getting these soft skills or these technical skills so they become expert. We cannot graduate enough therapists or clinicians from our traditional systems, so now we're working with peers to be able to bridge that gap as we get new clinicians.
That's so interesting that so many of them, practice that field in their home country and now are hoping to do the same here and help some of their counterparts. So
That is correct. It's like
interesting.
paying it forward.
Yeah, okay. Let's get the information up on the screen one more time about the event that's coming up December 14th, rinconfamilyservices.org. That's the organization, one of 4 that will benefit from the Christmas event hosted by Mike Oquendo Events. There you see it, December 14th. For tickets, you can call 888-533-0198. And it's going to be like a night of, they call it the best holiday party ever, a night of salsa.
It's going to be just party all the time. So it's we're going to be partying. We're going to be enjoying each other's company. But most importantly, all proceeds go to wonderful organizations such as Rincon and the other 3.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for coming in, and
Thank
good
you.
luck to you.
Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Likewise.